What I'm going to do today is going to seem a little strange to some people, but I don't really care. We have two dogs, they're beagles, Homer and Maggie. Homer's almost 18 and a half. Maggie's going to be 17. Maggie is Homer's daughter. Well, Homer had a stroke a week or so ago, and we thought we were going to lose him. But he's actually recovering, and he's doing pretty well considering. But it got me thinking, I want to be able to put these dogs to rest when the time comes, and I hope it's not for a long time, but when the time comes, I want to put them to rest in something nice. I want to give them a good burial. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build 2 caskets for these dogs so that I have them ready when the time comes. And again, I hope it's not for a long time. These have been good dogs for a long, long time. But I'm going to make a pair of caskets for them. I'm making this all out of rough sawn that I sawed myself on my own mill. I just thought it was more appropriate. And I could have planed it, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm going to keep it rough sawn. And I think that's what I like. In order to get these angles here so that I can miter them good, I'm going to show you how to dissect an angle so that you end up with the right angles on each side to make up a clean cut. Take this miter gauge and you put it on the angle you want. Then you take that angle and you trace it onto a board. And this is our angle. So in order to dissect it, I'm going to take a compass, or what I call a scribe. I'm going to set it, doesn't matter what it is, could be anything. I'm going to set it right at that point, and I'm going to make an arc right where it crosses. So this is this and this. Then I'm going to take this and go at this point, and I'm going to draw an arc This pencil's not working very well. And then I'm going to go at this point and I'm going to do the same thing. And then I can take this miter gauge and set it on the original point. The original point here, and where those two lines intersect. And that is dissecting that angle. That's half of that angle right there. Now I can set my saw on that angle and make the two cuts. And that will give me the proper angle to miter those pieces together. This is a handy little gadget put out by DeWalt. Other makers make it too. It's a magnet. And Anybody that used torque screws know that without that magnet, it would just fall off. The only problem is when I'm towing like this, it doesn't give me enough depth. But it's still worth having because these things just keep falling off a regular one. So there's one. This box, once they're in it, then I'll just screw this lid down on top of it. So now I'll build another one for the other dog. I don't really like doing this, but I want them to have a good place to spend eternity. So they'll get a good burial. While I'm building the dog boxes, Mrs. W is over here fixing up our stone wall, making it pretty. We love stone walls. Okay, there we have it. Once the dogs pass and I put them in here, then I'll just screw the lid down. We'll put a blanket inside for them. And just so you know, I'm gonna get some Joe Max, and that's a chemical that you mix with bleach to kill mildew, and I'll spray these down. I'm not gonna sand them, but I may put a stain on them. I want to leave them roughs on, but I will remove this mildew and stuff. These are boards that I had laying around, and I really couldn't get the boards I needed out of my shed because they were so filled over top of. So, but it's okay. Once I clean them up and put a stain on them, they'll be beautiful. So hopefully the dogs will live a long time, but when they do go, they'll get a nice burial.
Can you do it the other way?
Get right over here.
Just
right
like,
over here.
turn it just like that, maybe.
Right over here. Help me lift it.
Don't get your finger stuck.
Oh my goodness. Can we flop it?
Wait a minute. No, I'll lift this edge, maybe. Let me get.
I don't. That's gonna leave. This. I don't think I can do that. Don't put your fingers.
Yeah, you're right. I know.
I think we're better off trying to flop it.
Flop it. Let's put some stuff underneath.
Why
it.
are you running?
But we want to bring it that way and then flop it. Or we bring
Let's flop it.
flop it and then bring it. Okay.
All
All right.
We all three got to get on it here, buddy. Get this thing flopped. Well, you can't stand on it.
I know.
Well, that scared me.
This is not an easy. I don't have a place to be.
Ready?
No.
Come on, get under it. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, there's a spider.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It broke.
Well, that'll make it easier to move now.
Yeah, but it broke it forward.
Oh, sorry, Caden. He was stepping on that.
Let's see if we can push it back.
That's so heavy.
I know it is.
It's
about-
amazing.
We're gonna
how
bring
heavy-
it back that way now.
Well, are you
Maybe.
testing it? Are you testing it?
She's fixing the wall, bub.
Oh, she is?
Yeah. See how nice the rock wall is now? Ooh, ow.
Maybe just that one a little bit more.
I'm gonna bring some rocks for you guys.
Wait, hang on. Leave them there. You gotta wait until they get everything set, and then Grandma will let you know how to do it.
I'm helping you guys.
Because I ain't got no clue.
Is it nearly perfect?
Yeah, it's perfect.
I'm helping you guys.
Perfect.
Perfect.
He's coming back, so
Perfect.
relax. Relax.
They're rough, but I like it that way. It's on a rough stone, and the lettering's rough, and I like that. So there you have it. Mrs. W stained the caskets today. So now we're ready to go whenever the dogs are. I hope it's not for a long time, but this is not something I want to do after they go, because I won't. It's not something I want to do. I want to have it ready. Give them a good burial. They deserve that.